Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. And let's get out of here and head into Gongaga. Gongaga, however you want to pronounce it. Anyway, when you enter here, we get... Uh-oh. They're back. And like another random episode of Pokemon, they're becoming like Team Rocket. Not a lot of challenge to these guys throughout the game. They do pester you from time to time, but there's not a lot of reason to be worried about them. What about Tifa? Huh? What? Oh, so yeah, basically what they're talking about here is they're talking about which of the girls traveling with Cloud that they like. Just one sec. Record video for 1 minute. Get interrupted for 5 minutes. Anyway, yeah, so they're talking about who likes who, and Rude apparently likes Tifa, which will show up, actually, oddly enough, it'll show up in battle. When you fight Rude in different situations throughout the game, he will not target, or at least if he does, he targets her very rarely, won't hit Tifa. Even if Tifa is the last one left, he'll only hit her about 1/3 of his attacks, from what I've read anyway. Anyway, so yeah, apparently Elena likes Sang, and Sang likes Eris. They haven't really said anything about who Reno likes, or Reno, whatever. Whoa! We've been cornered. How is Sang different? Oh no, they're here! Wait a minute! I don't get that. She's just talking to Cloud like, you know, he's a buddy that you run into every once in a while. And then all of a sudden, oh yeah! They're girls. Well, actually, yeah, I do have 2 women in my party this time. Look at that. And you're going to go report to Sang. Payback for what you did in Sector 7. Out of our way. The choices there don't really make any difference throughout the game, and they don't make a lot of sense. I don't know how you'd forget him from Sector 7 already. And the other one just ignores him altogether. But anyway, we have Reno and Rude boss time. And now that we have... I don't have any other summons. Now that we have some new skills, let's put them to use. First of all, use Chocobo. These guys each have about 2,000 life, they're immune to gravity, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to try and take them out with some of my new enemy skills. First of all, I'm going to use Beta, then I'm going to use Aqualong. And that should pretty much take them out. Once you get Beta and Aqualong, the game can get immensely easy, and I'm not going to try and abuse it too much. But, you know, I might as well show off what it's there. And there's actually a specific reason why you want to take both of them down at the same time. Because if you take one of them down, the other will run away, but you won't get the item for beating the one that ran away. So, I wanted to beat them both so I could get both their items. The Fairy Tail, which is a staff for Eris, and the X Potion, which is an X Potion. If you don't know what it is and you're playing a Final Fantasy game, you're doing something wrong. Yeah, how did they know to be here anyway? And if they followed you, how would they be here first? A spy. Yeah, I don't like to think there's a spy. We're only traveling with a dog creature that we know nothing about, a rebel leader who hates the Shinra, a flower girl we know very little about other than she's an ancient, a childhood friend, a ninja we picked up wandering around a forest, and a stuffed Moogle being ridden by a cat that uses a megaphone that happened to run into in the Gold Saucer. That's our party. That's our ragtag group. Rufus thought it was bad when we encountered him way back when. It's gotten worse. Anyway, we head up here. This is where Elena went, so let's follow her. And I think there's only one enemy we can run into around here. Yeah, this guy, the Triceratops tank. I don't know. It's a heavy tank. He's not really weak to anything. And he's immune to gravity. So yeah, let's just take him out with, say, Beta. Normally I wouldn't use Beta because it's overkill for most enemies. But this guy does have quite a bit of HP, as you can see here. There we go. I think he's got 1,500? 1,200? I already did 1,200 with Beta. I don't know. Somewhere in that area. Not a lot of experience, but 1,300 gold or 1,200 gold, something like that. That's pretty good. Ooh, Shinra music. But I don't see any Shinra. Where's Elena? Oh, it's Shinra music because there's a reactor here. And there's the Shinra. Even though Elena ran this way, we never see her over in this direction. Instead, we see Tsang and Scarlet. And Scarlet, as they just mentioned, is the head of the weapons department. Oh. Junky material from reactor. So, I guess this is like Cloud said earlier, it's a ruined reactor. And she's looking for huge materia. Oh, and they want to make an ultimate weapon with some. I just can't wait. Well, that's always a good thing. Heidegger doesn't appear to be too bright or useful. And Tsang is going to be silent on the matter. Me, on the other hand, from a personal perspective, I have no problem mouthing off about my boss to other coworkers. I just don't mouth off too much to my boss face to face. Yay! And that's how I still have a job. Kinda, sorta. Anyway, let's reach for what she was looking at, and we get the Titan materia. Let's see, who do I want to put that on? Any free slots? Let's take off the Manipulate materia, since I don't need that anymore. Throw on the Titan materia. It's the next level up above Ramu there, and since I don't have anything else for Earth other than the Earth materia, might as well have a multi-targeted one that I can use should the need arise. Oh, what was I talking about there? Oh, geez. Forgetful. Alright, let's pick this up first, or we could run into a battle. That works too. Let's see, what do we got here? Frogs! I've already shown frogs. I didn't show off that they can turn you into frogs with their normal attack, or rather a frog jab, which is basically their normal attack. Whee! Very little damage. Let's see if we can take these guys out. There we go. No more frog. And jumping frogs are funny. Yeah, I want to pick this up, which is the Death Blow materia. Basically, that gives you a critical hit, but it cuts your attack accuracy by 1/3. So it's not all that useful. Alright, let's talk to you. You say nothing. 3 years ago, the reactor exploded, and she lost her husband. And even though we've already seen the ruined reactor, we get to look at it again, just in case you didn't go that way. Anyway, let's head in here, talk to you. Buy accessories. What do you've got here? Nothing that I really care about. That could be useful in certain situations. Mystify. What does that do again? I think that gives you the ability to use confusion and maybe silence or something like that. And there is time magic, which gives you haste, which would be a really good spell to have, except for the fact that Big Guard, the enemy skill we got last time, yeah, that, well, I think it was the time before. Either way, that puts you in haste, protect, and shell. which in this game are referred to as barrier and M barrier, but they're still protect and shell to me. So all 3 of those, and it may cost a lot of MP, but that usually won't be a big issue. So there's almost no reason to buy time magic, because by the time you get here, you've already got access to that enemy skill. And of course the rest of this is junk that I'm not going to need. You could leave, or you can take this little pole ladder thing up to this guy and talk to him. They all have stories if you want to talk to them, and pretty much that's all they say. The reactor blew up, people died. That's it. They don't say anything else interesting. Anyway, these guys still have pretty much the same items as before. The reason why they're showing that they're better is because I'm using those double materia growth weapons right now, and they are actually a little weaker, but the materia grows faster, so I think it's worth it. And you have some new battle items. Turns people into a frog, and minis opponents. These are both useless, especially considering it will only take 1,000 AP to level up Kate Sith's transform materia. But I don't even think that's worth it, because there's just almost no need to do it. The few times there are needs to do it, there are ways around it, and one of them... Actually, I didn't really go over this last time, did I? Actually, it'll be easier to check out this way. Enemy skill, there we go. Frog Song will cast Sleep. I don't know why they've put it as Sleeple in this one, but oh well. On a single target, I think. It might be all targets. I haven't used it in a long time. It's useful in a couple situations. We've already seen that. The really good thing about White Wind in this game is it also recovers statuses. I'm not sure how many statuses it will restore, but I think some of the basic ones like Poison and Darkness and stuff. Yeah, there you go. 56 MP, and it casts all those things on you. If you tried to cast them all individually, I think it costs less, but it would take 3 turns. This is 1 turn. Much better. Yeah, lowers HP by 1/2. And we already know about the rest of those ones since we've already had them. Yeah. So that's why I don't really need to worry about Frog or Mini or anything like that in terms of like the transform materia. Most of them, just pointless. Okay. And we get a white megaphone. Yeah, everyone else says that too. Let's see here. Enter into this house. And no, I'm not listening to your story. You say nothing interesting. He has the same items that everybody else has. I'm going to buy a couple of tents since I don't seem to be finding any. And I have more than enough money after running into, I think, about 4 of those cactars when I was trying to get out of the desert there. I have a ton of money. Normally I don't have anywhere near this amount. Oh well. Anyway, I am going to adjust my setup real quick here, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just basically went and made sure I had 2 party members in for this sequence, and that's Tifa and Eris. Oh, it just adds some dialogue here, so I just wanted to make sure I could show it all off. What about your son? Zach. Didn't want to live in the country. Okay. Do I hear Zach? Cloud doesn't remember. Eris seems to know something. Really? There's a small world for you. We've happened to find someone that could potentially be her well, not long lost, but... What are you talking about, Tifa? You shouldn't know anything about that. Huh. That's weird. Here we get more chances to influence the date sequence, and I am going to make a save state here because talking to either of them will increase points with them. So I'm just going to do it to show off the dialogue, and then I'll skip them. If you ignore them, you lose points with both of them. So I'm just going to make sure I do that. Oh. So it was the first love that she was talking about in the playground there in Midgar. Same as Cloud, huh? The only ones I know of, well, the only ones we know of now are Zack, Cloud, and Sephiroth, really. They don't talk about them too much. Missing. 5 years ago, huh? Oh, so he was a ladies' man, was he? Yeah, probably. Anyway, depending on your... This increases it less than this increases it more. I think this is probably the more interesting option. Hey! Alright. And let's talk to Tifa here. What do you know about it? Why are you stammering over your words, Tifa? Yeah. Whoa! I think she's a little pissed at you now, buddy. Huh. Oh, so I guess she sees a little bit of Cloud in Zack. Okay. Yeah. Either of these influences gives you the same amount of points toward Tifa. Aww. Anyway, I'm going to skip both of them because I don't want the points. But I did want to make sure I showed off some of the dialogue there. That doesn't help because I haven't equipped Tifa yet. And here's a bug. Let's attack it. This one's not weak to anything in particular. Even fire, oddly enough. Let's just kill it. Okay. Let's kill it. Yeah. It used a stop-based attack to prevent Eris from knocking it out with an ice spell. How fun. Anyway, to get out, you just pop up here. And yeah, that's pretty much all we can do here. Just gonna throw Yuffie back in the party here. Yep, that's the party oh no, that's not the party I had. What am I doing here? That's the party I had. Jeez. They moved around my characters when... Oh, jeez, that's fun. Anyway, let's get back in our buggy here and head out over here. There's one other enemy you can run in that Gungag area there. It's a, yeah, that last enemy is like a little tiny flower-looking thing. Seems to be a rare battle, but it's weak to both fire and earth, believe it or not. Well, many things are weak to earth, but... Anyway, if you want to do all the Fort Condor battles, you should stop here, because if you go too far, your buggy will explode. Kind of. And it's busted, and it won't get fixed until we go through the next sequence. However, that would make it so you can't get back across the river to get into, oh, where is it, into Costa del Sol, so you could go back across the river. I don't really care either way, because I won't be doing it, but I do want to go through this area. Well, you have to go through this area. It's required. Huh, cool little area. Has an awesome sounding music. I love the theme for this area. And, oh, what's up, Red? Oh, and apparently his name is Nanaki. To Bugenhagen. Oh, boy. I don't speak whatever language that name is from. I probably butchered it, but that's as close as I'm gonna get. Anyway, what's up? This is Cosmo Canyon. No. They seek to study, or the study of planet life. So it's like a real scientific kind of town, biology and geology and that sort of thing. Oh, so it's full. Oh, well, that's nice of you, Red. And Cloud, not too bright when it comes to this. Yeah, we knew that Red 13 was not his name. Anyway, there's an extra sequence if you came in here with Barrett right away, but I didn't because I forgot about it. And it's not particularly important. Either way, up here I think is dead, isn't it? Yes, it is. Fast forward half down that thing. That's annoying. Alright. Let's go in here. What do we got here? This is completely empty. I don't even know why this is here. Actually, there might be an item here later in the game. I think that's what it is. It's pretty cool that the volume of the music goes down when you're deeper into that area, and I think that's pretty cool. The Shield Inn. Wait a minute, let's try that again. How was that pronounced? Yeah, the Shildra. When I first looked at that when I was younger, I used to think the Shinra Inn. That makes the least amount of sense. Anyway, here is Turtle's Paradise number 5. And I believe the reference in the name of the inn there is to Final Fantasy V, the Sildra summon. Anyway, check on the couch there, you can get an elixir. It's always nice. And that's the 5th Turtle's Paradise, but we somehow managed to miss the 4th one. So we'll have to be on the lookout for that. Up here, climb. This guy here. No. Oh, really? Oh, nothing else to do. He's actually a mechanic, and he'll fix your vehicle, your buggy, if it breaks down there. In here, we have a little shop. What's in here? Anything useful? Probably not. There never is. Nope. Oh, I turned my timer off when I ran into a battle there. I have no idea how long this video is anymore. Oh boy. Okay, well, I think I've been playing long enough. Let's talk to Red here. Oh, so this is his hometown, huh? Your mother fought bravely, and your father was a coward and fled. He's the last of his race. Oh, that sucks. Alastral. Strange word. This is the only time in any form of media, book, television show, game, anime, anything that I've ever seen this word. I could look it up, but I'm lazy. Oh, so his mission is to protect this place, and his journey ends here. That sucks. We lost a party member. No! Red's actually a pretty good character, too. Okay. Apparently, everyone's gonna run away from me, and we're stuck here. Oh. Right near the Cosmo Candle, which is that big area in the middle there. Anyway, let's see. Right here, Turtle's Paradise number 4. Long hours of boredom. Ooh. Anyway, that's all the time I have for this episode because I don't know how long it's running. Anyway, next time we'll continue to move on through Cosmo Canyon, and eventually we will... well, I don't know. We'll do something. We'll figure out what Red's up to. Sure, call it that. See you guys next time.